friends, welcome to Dina Grace YouTube channel. Thank you so very much for all your likes, shares, subscriptions and views. Yeah, so I really mean it. I just don't say it in every video just like that. I really mean it from the bottom of my heart. Okay, so today we are gonna hear to something very interesting. So I hope you're with me till the end of the video. And before we do that, I just want you to hit the subscribe button down without fail. Okay, so let's go on. Today's topic is nothing but magic. What magic? What magic are you going to talk about? Don't think I'm going to show you some magic tasks here and you're going to see it. Okay, it's not something like that. This is magic which even you can do. Anybody can do this magic, and this is real magic. So let's go into it. Let's go for it. Okay, so this magic is nothing but reading. I know most of your expressions are reading. Who will hear that? Wait, don't exit the video immediately as soon as you hear the word reading. Okay, so please don't do that. I'm gonna make it as interesting as possible. Okay, showing you some books, so please be with me till the end of the video. Okay, so let's start. So there are many benefits of reading. Actually, studies say that you can even read to your children as early as 6 months. 6 months? What will happen to them? Yeah, really. The earlier you read, the better they are going to learn, and the better they are going to be attached with books. Why attachment with books? We have enough of books to read. We have school books, math books, English books, social books, science books. We have so many books to read. So what is the point in reading this? I know that's your question, but what I'm talking is not about those books, not about your social book, math book. This is a different type of book, and I'm going to also show you some books. Okay, so stay with me. First thing that happens when you read is you develop your language. Your language skills improve, and you become very good communicators when you read. Have you ever heard of people who speak big words in English and you never understood the meaning and you are just blinking like, what? So probably they would be a best reader, and they would have a lot of books. So that's where they learn those words from. And also it also improves your writing skills. People who write very well, like beautiful writings, most of them would have been very good readers. How? I'll tell you. This is one particular book which I have for my son. I know it's in verse, but don't worry. I'm just going to show you the pictures. You're not going to read it, or I'm not going to read the whole book for you. So stay with me. In this book, this is kind of an interactive book where you have these. For example, I'll read this for you. He was too big. I sent him back. So this particular person is sending some parcels to the friend. So he was too big, so I sent him back. So what is this? Ta-da! Elephant. So you have something else like he was too tall, so I sent him back. So what is tall? You can see the head there. So this is like, ta-da! Giraffe. So not just that, you learn about all the farm animals here, and you learn all the vocabulary here. Not just this. So this is one more book just like that, My Presents. So one more book where you have these gifts inside, and you're going to guess the gifts, and they have some clues given in. He's big and furry. I like cuddling him. What would that be? I'll show you. Oh. Don't worry. I'm not going to tear it. Teddy bear. We all like teddy bears, right? So this is a teddy bear. One more thing. They're all different colors. I like building with them. What? Not bricks, of course. Blocks. One more thing. It's round and bouncy. I like catching it. You were right. Ball. This is very interesting, right? And not just interesting, you also learn a lot of words with books like this. This you can maybe not for bigger people, maybe for very young children like toddlers, they could read this. My son really loves it. And you even have books like opposite books like this where they learn the opposites, and they have even this opening closing thing. For example, Toby and Doggy Dog want to play in the garden. The garden gate is closed. So it's closed. So you're opening it. Now the gate is open. So you learn what is close, open, the opposites and the words. My son knew these words just by reading these books. So your vocabulary improves, of course, and you even know how to communicate better because of that. Second thing that this magic does to you is it helps you calm down, it helps you relax. How come reading is going to calm down and relax? This you might have noticed it. After reading a book, after some time you might feel like doze off, right? You might feel sleepy. Of course, studies show that reading helps you to sleep. And not just that, after 10 minutes of reading you might feel sleep. And not just that, there was a university study which showed that reading helps patients from depression to come out of it, and so it gives you a positivity and it makes you calm. I'll tell you how. Okay, for example, this particular book, okay, which I have books only for my son, so most of the books would be for toddlers, so I hope it helps. This particular book is Nosy Norman. Okay, so this is this guy here, this character here, and whenever I do this with my son, this is a puppet book actually, he gets so excited, he starts to catch it, so I do this like this. So here he learns the number 1. Look, his one long nose, so 1, so he learns here the number, and he also has some fun with this furry nose. Do you want to catch it? Okay, and one more book, this Sea Unicorn book. This is his favorite book, where he can even slide it and he can even play with it, push and pull. So he also has some motor movement going on. It also makes him enjoy it, so he feels calm, stress free. So for example, this is catching the fish, and he loves reading this. Zoom. Okay, I'm just showing you, I'm not going to read the whole thing. So you have here, he usually knocks this open, then it's ta-da, what's inside the cave. So you have even books like this. And one more book I'll show you. This is again a puppet book, his favorite book. Yeah, Carp's Big Surprise. So whenever he sees this, he'll say moo. So he enjoys this, and he reads with this, he just enjoys this. And you even have books for sleep, especially so to make your children sleep, and even for the elder ones also, you have those books which when you read you feel like sleepy. For example, Sleepy Me. So this is again a very soothing book. I'll just show it to you. Sleepy bookcase, sleepy ball, don't fall asleep, okay, as I read. Okay, please be with me till the end. Sleepy mirror sees it all. So all the process that we do before we go to sleep, and finally the teddy bear goes to sleep, and finally the child also goes to sleep. Next, this is also a bedtime story book, and this is very interesting. It actually shines in the dark, so it helps them, to discover, to touch, feel and enjoy the light. You have from bathing, from a towel song, so from that different types of dreams and all those. This is really interesting, so you can get these books, and children are going to enjoy it. And the best part about this is you have no screen time when you read these books. No screen time at all, you just have books. No screen time, no harm, and you're just learning. Okay, the next thing that this magic does is it enlightens knowledge. You learn new things, and also it gives you an opportunity to learn. You just don't do it for entertainment, you also learn. Apart from that, some books, some stories also teach us the moral values, right? So we have so many books like that. For example, this knowledge book, it has the different types, very small tiny book of vehicles here, and whenever my son flips the pages, he used to point it out and tell what vehicle it is, and he loves doing it. And this particular book right here, which was presented one of my friend Christy, so here you have books like about this particular character. He does not eat vegetables initially, but later on he has some problem, and then finally he ends up eating vegetables. So this teaches you moral values. And this book here is like, it has real pictures of turtles, so real pictures of turtles, and what the turtle does. So it's not just they see the cartoon character, they also see how really a turtle looks, and there is also a story behind it. And this book is a book of rhymes. You have the rhymes with pictures, so that they could read it, they could even read it and enjoy probably the rhymes that they already know. So they are going to enjoy watching these colorful pictures and learn the rhymes also. So the next magic that books do is it helps to discover yourself, and also it leads you into the new world. For example, whichever book you're reading, suppose you're reading this book, which is Goldilocks and the Three Bears, or any book of your choice which you love, you would be that character. For some moment you would be that Goldilocks, and you would imagine yourself like that. So it takes you to this beautiful place, and it helps you to it helps you to live in that place and escape. So you feel that you're in a different world. That's the same thing that happens when you watch a movie, right? So when you watch a movie also, you feel that you are in that place. So you have the same feeling when you read a book. So a book is no lesser than a movie, that's what I could say. And then finally, each time you read a book, I don't know whether you have noticed it, every single time you read a book, probably you feel that you're reading, it gives you a different meaning, especially bigger ones. So every time you read it, one time you might have felt one thing, and the other time you might have felt a different thing about the story, or you might have noticed a different thing about the story. So all that I want to say is, reading is one of the best things that you can give your children, and inculcate that habit as soon as possible. Because, and you, if you are watching it, it's also good for you. The more you read, the better you will feel. Okay, so keep reading, and do like, share and subscribe to my channel. Okay, bye.